Hey there, this is Pickle672. I'm here with Ides of March and Lateralis87. We're casting a Summer Smash match. It's Leontes versus Mad King. Hey guys.
Yo.
So yeah, this is going to be really exciting. This is on my side of the bracket too, so I get to. I may potentially be facing these guys in round 3 if I can get past my round 2 opponent. So that's super exciting for me. We'll probably see Leontes lead Midori, but I'm actually unsure who Mad King will play. Ides, do you have any insight to this? I mean, you talk to him the most, I think, but I've been told that he's kind of abandoning Quince.
Yeah, I mean, I think that he is just generally trying to shore up his matchups, because Quince is very, very sort of just play your opponent heavy, and I think Mad King wants some characters that can just have a good generic game plan in order to get further into the tournament from into tournaments from like the early stages.
Hmm.
Quince is really susceptible to getting randomed out.
Yeah, and Mad King has himself admitted that he is a very momentum-based player, so it could be hard for him just once you lose a foothold, right? And you can just lose to random. And on top of that, he has swingy personal results.
Yeah, absolutely. Um, so yeah, if Leontes goes Midori here, I am pretty sure. Like, if Mad King's expecting Leontes to go Midori, he'll probably just play Geiger.
Interesting. Do you like? You think that's where he'll go? Interesting.
Yeah.
I've never
I
really seen him
think.
play Geiger, so I can't
Well,
disagree with
he's
you.
been playing a bunch of Geiger lately, and I think that he's very comfortable in that matchup. So that's probably what he'll do, unless he's been working on some sort of secret tech that I haven't heard of thus far.
Going to game 7, I think.
Yeah,
Unless he's gonna play his BBB.
If he plays his BBB, not only will I be super impressed, but I think it's a strong matchup for him. So
Oh yeah, Midori gets pooped on by BBB. It's not
yeah,
good.
and Mad King does love BBB, so maybe it's time to bust it out.
the question is though, is like Leontes going to be sticking with Midori the entire time? Because like the way he's been talking in forums is kind of like he might be trying to switch.
I think that it's going to be really dependent on who Mad King plays. The thing is that
Well, if he plays Geiger, may I interject here?
Yeah.
The
Leontes will probably switch to Manel.
Yeah, Leontes Minalker is pretty good.
Okay.
If he loses against Geiger.
He's a known Minalker player.
If you draw both your Black Kings and a Blackjack in the first turn, you're a great Minalker automatically.
Well, yeah.
It's the most important thing about the character.
So yeah. I don't think there's much else we can speculate on. I mean, we could.
I think that the main thing is that, first of all, Leontes doesn't actually play that many characters in tournament that he's comfortable with, from what I understand, and certainly from what has been borne out thus far. And there aren't actually that many matchups, from what he has said, that he doesn't like as Midori, enough that he'd be willing to counterpick. Geiger is one of them historically, so there's a reasonable chance that we do see that happen. But,
I believe that's why he started playing Minalker in the first place, right? Was because he hates that matchup.
Yeah, and understandably so.
Hmm.
So I'm not sure what we'll see to start, but I would be really surprised to see Leontes start something other than Midori. But for Mad King, it's unclear.
All up in the air. Yeah, he's taken a whole bunch of characters to the woodshed recently, so.
Yeah. I mean, stick with what you're good with, right?
That's true. I mean, Quince Midori seems like an okay matchup both ways. It's probably 5-5. What do you? I mean, Dan, you or Ides, you play more Quince than I do.
Yeah,
So.
I've played that a fair amount, and it's not. It's really hard to say that Quince gets, completely wrecked by anyone other than Geiger, because he's such a momentum based character, and he still has the 90 life, right? So like if you make a couple of good reads, you can just kind of run a train on your opponent for like 5 straight turns and kill them. And you're really susceptible to the same thing happening to you. So I think that even if he does lose that matchup, it's only by a little bit.
Okay. But Manelker's got to be bad for Quince too, right?
Well, the main problem when you're playing that from the Manelker side is that you can't really keep Quince's hand down. It's not something that, like, you can plan to do it, and if the cards sort of follow your way, then it works, but he just gets 1-2, and all of a sudden his hand is completely full again.
That's true, yeah.
And you have to respect his flagstone taxes, which a lot of characters just don't give a shit about, because
interesting.
You're fine with Quince having 8 or 10 cards because you're just gonna kill him. Whereas if your strategy is I'm going to play a bunch of black face cards and keep your hand down, you have to respect the flagstone tax, and you can just randomly get hosed by it too. Quince is super susceptible to Bonecracker because it ruins his king spin.
Yeah.
And he is just as susceptible to DSD as anybody else. So
I was just gonna say, yeah, I feel like just because Manelker has a lot of tools to wreck some of the mix-ups, right? So.
Yeah.
Because you can probably never queen spin against him.
It's true. Well, queen spinning against anyone is really dangerous.
Yeah, obviously,
it's just it's one of those things that you throw out there as a positive spin turn when it's the only one in your hand, or when you're trying to valuation trap. So.
Or turn 1 when you bonk them.
Oh yeah, well I mean, if you got the bonk read, you got a bonk.
I agree. So.
Bonk ready, dude.
Bring down the bird. Yeah, so I mean, this is actually taking a lot longer to start than I thought it would be. As soon as Mad King showed up, I thought we would be good to go.
Mad King's doing something apparently.
And I think they're waiting on Nameless
Zen
One's
meditation.
stream. Yeah, Mad King does like to get his house in order before he starts a game, so to speak, you know?
Like, literally, he's just, like, cleaning up his room and stuff, because, like, he might be in the middle of the game and look over and be like, there's shit on the floor, this is throwing me off my game plan.
I wasn't actually being literal, but, you're not, I mean, you could be correct.
I know.
I know that you know. I just want you to feel bad about it.
I don't feel bad about it.
You should feel bad about it.
We need to work on our banter.
I think our banter is just excellent.
Our banter is leveling up.
Yeah, alright, so we're ready, I think. We're about to take off.
Cool.
Well, hopefully this set is legendary. And, hopefully...
Real fast and just boring.
Yeah, well, I mean, if it is, then the winner is going to shithouse me in round 3. Wait, if I get there.
Are we streaming this or just VODing?
Just VODing. I so far have not made a habit of streaming stuff just because I already have the YouTube channel, and with Nameless One streaming already, it's hard to get. You're just splitting the viewers, right? So I think it's better just to VOD them, and then if people are interested in the event, we can do it later.
Yeah.
Do you know what round this is off the top of your head? Is this 1 or 2?
This is 1.
It's 1? Okay, thanks.
Oh, no, wait, no. Yeah.
No, this is definitely 1, because the winner of this... the winner of this has to play Hellheart, correct.
Yeah. This is one of those things where you get seeded, and you're like, well, this is my first round opponent. How swell.
My first round opponent is the best Geiger player on the site. What do I do?
I don't see Riker anywhere around here.
Rude dude. If I got round 1 seeded against Riker, it would be a cataclysmic round 1. The world might run out of aces.
It would be the most entertaining round 1. You would have to add some extra decks in to make sure there were enough
aces. Yeah. And there's a chance he plays Manelker just to get rid of my aces.
Ugh. Yeah, that Manelker, man. He's just Taboo Tic Tacs all over the place.
No, we're not going to answer the DRB lounge. We're commentating.
Yeah.
Come on, guys.
Can't do it right
Oh
now.
my god, it is the Geiger.
Yeah. Not terribly surprising, I guess.
Well, hopefully he watched my videos and he knows how to play.
He knows how to play Midori. He does know how to play Midori.
He does.
That is exactly the correct thing. I mean, you know what else would have worked there?
The Jack.
Plus.
The legendary. Oh my god, Mad King on the Riker Ball strats. Turn 1 powers the 310s and grabs that ace. I love it.
He won't play it here.
Yeah, he will.
No way. He would never.
I would not put it past him. He does contain the word mad in his name.
See, didn't play it.
It is an ender.
Ooh, that was a good read on the queen though. Pretty much only beats throw blocks, so that was a great read.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know about that. It beats throw block most things that Midori would do to Duff. So.
Oh yeah, to Duff for sure. But
know,
oh wow, Mad King.
If he wants to throw away one of his face cards to beat your queen, this is just not a fun matchup for Midori, right?
Yeah, I mean, we've seen a lot of really aggressive play so far from Mad King. Queen followed by 5 and then a 9 throw.
Yeah.
And a cross-up. Wow.
And a cross-up.
He's coming out of the gate full steam.
He's going in hard. Yeah, I think that he is doing a pretty good job of basically just making himself scary and then playing some, like, ridiculous stuff.
Yeah, no, I am fully behind this.
This is
just
a
full.
Gears out, they call it.
Yeah, full aggro Geiger.
Yeah.
He's on the clock, ready to get out there.
Yeah. Thread the needle through
He's probably got to stop at some point.
Maybe. I mean, we'll see.
He will run out of cards. You know, he has 2 aces and 2 unknowns in his hand, right? Probably. Is that what we're thinking?
Yeah, well, that's definitely it. 2 aces and then the 2 unknowns and a card he just drew. Another time spiral. Wow, this is a great draw from Mad King.
Yeah, Mad King is just playing everything.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you get those hands with Geiger.
I think Midori just needs to draw better cards.
Well, yeah.
I mean,
I suppose so.
That's possible, but Mad King knows this better than anybody, and that is that Leontes is very good at disguising very good hands with bad cards. Oh wow, another cross up. So
cross up again.
It's possible that Leontes' hand is better than he believes, or that than Mad King believes.
I don't think so.
Not anymore. Well,
if his hand was
now.
If his hand was better than that, he would have shown it by now.
2 turns. Oh my God! Wow.
Just keeps going odd.
Oh my God, Mad King looks like a new man today.
Yeah.
This is not the reserved play of the Mad King that I know.
All right, so speculation as to where Leontes goes in the next round after he loses.
It has to be Minoka, right? Like, oh wow, Wrath of Earth though.
Oh, there's 20 damage.
Yeah, I mean,
it matters, but yeah, I mean, little bit of
another temporal distortion.
Yeah. A little bit of complaining, but at the same time, that was a hell of a draw for Mad King's side. And I don't know what you do about that if you're playing an average Midori hand, to be honest. Like, it really wasn't.
You draw all your aces, I guess. Because Mad King's run 2 of his kings out so far.
He sure has, but I don't even know if that's going to be enough.
Very good dodge.
So,
and he has the Joker. Wow.
Yeah.
Geiger just never run out of cards.
Yeah. I don't know.
The third TD. What is going on here?
What is this game?
He did play an R&D that was huge.
Yes, a single R&D for 4.
It was... Oh yeah. Oh right, because he just kept recurring time spirals. I was thinking it was for more for some reason.
He's just played the same Jack like 3 times.
Alright, another dodge.
I'm a big fan of the dodge Leontes.
He has a lot of gold cards in this deck.
Yeah, he plays no other... Wow, that's... Actually, every card so far has been gold.
Yeah, I think he's just got fully gold deck. So there's 16.
16 damage, yeah, that's very efficient.
And that is 5 of his dodges gone, so 3 more left, and they're all in his hand.
Yes.
They're shiny as fuck, I imagine.
Wow. Is that a shout out? There was a lot of dodges.
The Joker.
Joker's here.
Yeah, Mad King refuses to let Leontes get the momentum back in this game.
Right. I think that's pretty good against like low hand Midori anyway, because he's just trying to play efficient damage against you. So.
And there it is.
Hey,
good game.
You got him.
Wow.
That was, I mean, I wouldn't say that was a good game. That was unreal.
Yeah, that was some sort of hand that Mad King just drew.
Like, he's not going to ever draw anything near that ever again.
Well, I mean, we'll see, because variance, my friend.
I mean, he will, but he'll have to discard it all when he gets bone crackered repeatedly.
Well, I mean, maybe it's best of 7, so Leontes has some cushion to stick this out for a match or two if he wants to. Yeah, see?
Yeah, he doesn't want to. He doesn't want to switch. So, at the same time, I think that.
Yeah, that's what I thought. One more.
A lot of the conversation has been like, oh, okay, I'm 1 game down. I can afford to switch to someone and see whether it puts me in a better spot, and then I can still go back if I lose the second game.
Maybe in best of 7, my thought is always like the first 2 games I can kind of stick it out.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there aren't a lot of like solo character specialists.
Well, I mean, there was this one guy. I think he won the International Yomi League this season. What was his name? Right, Leontes. Yeah.
I know that guy. Yeah. Though he did play some Manelker.
Mhm.
In fact.
He did do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, I think that if anyone's likely to stick this out, it will be Leontes.
Oh yeah. No, all I'm saying is that there's not a lot of people to compare him to that are also character specialists. Right?
Yeah, I would have said Anomus, but he switched in the finals, right? So.
Yeah.
Wow, the Joker.
That was a gutsy queen.
Well,
but the aggressive.
I think that the first one worked so well for him, the first game, and his thought process is probably Leontes will not expect me to have a kick-ass hand again. He'll think that I'm.
But he does.
So I'm just gonna go Gears Out again and hit him for 20 damage.
Yeah. Wow.
If Leontes wins this, how much do you think? Like, what are the chances do you think that Mad King would switch this one?
Oh, I don't think so.
I think he likes this matchup too much.
Oh, wow.
And why wouldn't you? Like, Geiger seems... I mean, basically, average Midori hands can't compete with really good Geiger hands, and average Geiger hands versus average Midori hands have an advantage. And bad Geiger hands can just draw into big TD turns that win the game. So, it's basically like, if he draws well, extremely bad for Midori, and if he draws okay, still pretty bad for Midori.
How many games would you think Mad King would have to lose before you'd be like, okay, I'm not playing Geiger against him, I need to switch this up?
3?
Yeah, he'd have to.
But
It'd
I
have
don't,
to be.
I don't even think that would do it. Like, I think that Mad King believes this to be a really good matchup, for good reason.
And he's
So-
also seems to be pretty confident in his Geiger play. Like,
Right. Well, he has been playing a lot of Geiger.
well, and he's a very intelligent player also. So.
Oh, for sure. There's the queen.
There we go.
That's the
Slow
first.
read.
That's the first queen on Wake Up I think we've seen.
Yeah. Well, I suspect these guys have played each other a few times. So.
Yeah, over the course of the Yomi leagues and such. Oh wow, rare black block.
Very,
They're
very
out of
rare.
range.
Yes, they have returned from range.
Nice. So
Okay.
Mad King's hand must not be very good all of a sudden, or he's pulling Leontes and disguising that. But Leontes has a lot of cards in hand right now.
No, his hand just wasn't very good, but now it has aces.
Yeah. No, I expected that, but that his hand was not very good. But still, he can kill him he can kill him potentially this combat, depending on what the other
yeah, depending on what's in his
the other 3 cards are, right? If he has one more, if he has one more Jack and a normal, he can kill him.
What do you think he plays here?
I think you
I
just
think-
throw him.
I think Geiger goes to attack.
You
him,
think
but he's
Geiger
maybe-
throw?
Yeah, I think you just throw here.
Yeah, it's probably safe.
I mean, Time Spiral might be better,
Yeah,
but I think just
Very safe.
I think Time Spiral might be better, but I think that like my read based on what I've seen so far is that throw is good.
Dragon Form 10 card Midori can't do anything.
I'm not saying
against-
I'm not
No,
saying
no,
that he
no,
can
no.
or can't, but
No, I was just joking
Yeah.
about it being safe.
yeah. See,
Right
That's
call.
exactly play that out.
that was that was
Absolutely
yeah.
right.
That's just my read personally. Like I can't tell you why.
Nope.
Yeah.
It makes sense why he should have thrown.
Oh, I mean the mix up with TD up is usually like either Time Spiral into like so because it beats most normals and block or throw because it beats dodge. But
For me, I think it was more like
Wow, the double dodge.
that I didn't see. That I wasn't.
I don't know why he plays Queen and not Jack there. I mean that's super greedy because like he's probably looking. I guess he's looking for block and he wants to maximize his damage off of the time stop. But that's super greedy.
Yeah, that was. Well, I mean, I guess he just thought he needed to deal max damage there and was unlikely to actually beat anything with the Jack.
Maybe.
I don't know, like, what does he beat there with the Jack? There's not a lot.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Yeah. Like, the Queen and the Jack are pretty much interchangeable, except if you duff with the Queen, you're in a much better spot.
Damage wise, yeah, you get 3 more damage or something like that.
Well, you get to combo.
Well, TD was up, so you get to combo no matter what.
TD
Oh no, he knocked it off with the
knocked
king.
off,
Yeah,
yeah.
he knocked it off with the king. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. I was sorry. I was operating under the assumption that TD was still
Okay,
up.
yeah, if TD was up, that wouldn't make any
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah.
Oh, the cross-ups. That
Yeah.
kid's been getting really lucky with those.
Well, yeah. I mean, he's definitely made really good reads on the cross-ups for sure. Really punishing Leontes for not guessing correctly, especially that time with Ace Ace. And now he's got an R&D to dig 5 cards into his deck.
Yeah, I mean, and Leontes has proven repeatedly unwilling to reversal. So
Yeah, I'm kind of curious about that.
because Mad King has been kind of just going for it every time. And even the one time he got bopped on the reversal, just shaking it off, especially when he's not in dragon form. There's just no reason to fear 10 damage for the potential cross up into Cycloid.
Yeah. Oh no.
Or cross up
That is
into
unfortunate.
Hurricane. Rather.
Yeah. Yeah. 20 damage is 20 damage.
20 damage. Cross up into 20 damage.
I'm surprised.
Oh, there it is.
Oh.
There we go. Oh, not Jack. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, honestly, it's pretty rare to see Jack, I think. Just
But also
because.
at the same time, like, there's no point. It wouldn't get him any closer.
It makes it so he's dead to throw. Like,
Yeah.
just normal throw if he doesn't have king.
But even like, I mean, like, would it not be better just to hold on to your second Jack even there in that case?
No, because Jack doesn't beat anything other than Queen. It ties with Jack and you lose that trade, so I think it's probably better just to pitch it in that situation.
Yep. Backdash. Like, he just had a hard read on the normal to come out of dragon form. That's brazen. That's a brazen play.
Nice. Gets the
Okay.
block there.
Unless it was a valuation trap to get Leontes to queen attack into a block. And if so, that was a godly play.
Yeah, if that was indeed a valuation trap, Mad King is on the next level strats right now.
Yeah, because that's something else.
There it is.
All right,
So unfortunate.
nothing to be done for that.
Yeah, I mean, he has no card in his deck that beats that, so, I mean, other than dodge,
Yeah,
obviously,
either
but...
he has the dodge or he dies.
And with only 2 left in his deck, pretty unlikely.
Pretty unlikely that that last card is a dodge. Alright, Mad King goes up 2-0.
I think Leontes probably switches now.
Yeah, I mean, he said he had 1 more in him, so we'll see. Mad King, well, Mad King, jumping off to a good start here. I mean, that game was definitely closer than the first one, but he has a 2-game lead now, so it's, definitely looking for grim for Leontes as Midori.
Give in to the darkness, Leontes.
Alright, so where's this going now?
I don't know. The boss battle theme for
Metal Gear Solid, Mad King soundtrack. I mean, there are fewer matches that are more worthy of it. There have been a lot of good matches recently. Some real heavy hitters playing.
How do you feel about BBB Geiger in general?
Me?
Yeah.
So I was saying to Riker the other day that I still believe that it's slightly favored for Geiger, probably just based on the fact that I'm conditioned as a BBB player to believe that pretty much everyone beats him. That being said, if you dodge like Ace or Joker at range, you can like win the game. Just based on the fact that it's really hard for Geiger to repair his hand after if you force him to waste his strong options at range. So it's definitely a momentum skill matchup. I would say it's it's probably pretty close to 5-5, but I think that it's still slightly Geiger favored. Just because he can like at 80 life, if he comes at a range with 12 cards in his hand, he can kill you in 1 turn, right?
Yeah.
And you don't have any good options outside of range. Like, I mean, obviously you have you have like single ace and ace and stuff, but
you can fight him actually reasonably well at neutral or whatever because his neutral without like 12 cards in hand is generally not that scary.
Yeah,
But then
yeah, the further it gets into the game, right, you get ranged, he
Yeah.
builds his hand.
Yeah.
The one thing that's really good is before
That's
his hand is big, Jack trades with his Jack, and your ace, single ace undercuts all his time spirals and such. So,
Has he missed any of these cross-ups?
I don't think Mad King has had a single cross-up blocked.
He had one blocked, yeah.
Okay, well that I mean, fair enough, but that was some great damage conversion. Whew!
Oh no, this
no.
is... Well, he's only got 4 cards, so it's probably just another king. Or first king. First king.
Yeah.
Not even that.
This is Bonk City for Mad King here, just throwing out every time spiral. Getting every cross up.
I think he actually wanted that time spiral to be blocked.
Maybe.
So.
I mean, I can't imagine he's unhappy with it not being blocked, or with it being blocked, just because he doesn't lose the cards for it. But
so is this the vaunted dump all of your time spirals and then research and development for whatever card you want?
It appears to be, and if history has shown us anything, is that Mad King will hit this cross up normal.
Yes, 100% of the time.
Well, like
This
98%
cross-up
of the
will be
time.
Successful.
Oh my
It
god!
is. That is a very strange choice. Okay, well I guess he only had even blocks.
Fair enough.
I guess he was looking to stop 5 specifically. Like that's his best out is to
Yeah.
hope that Mad King uses 5 as his odd attack. Oh,
There we go. There we go.
Well then.
blocked it successfully.
well that's a start. And also it's not the time spiral side, so we can't time stop him.
Yeah, it is a start, and now Geiger is on 3 cards against a man with very fast and numerous throws.
Everyone take a moment and look at the discard.
Yeah.
Seven time spirals.
7 time spirals, sir.
Yeah, Mad King, looking very impressive. Tyler.
Well, I can't help it. He never said which graveyard to look at. But yeah, jeez, that is a bunch of time spirals.
Sure are.
Here we go.
Alright, blocks successfully. Keep the hand low.
Oh no,
And gets duffed.
doesn't have the combo though. Yet
Nope.
again.
It doesn't really matter.
Needs that normal draw.
It doesn't really matter, yeah.
Normal draw is very important here.
Okay, TD
Oh.
gets a time spiral back. I think that's fine, right? It gives you like you basically trading it for the card for a time spiral, and with
Oh,
Leontes
yeah,
on low
I mean,
life, you can trade. You can do like
Clearly,
yeah.
his plan here is not to build up a huge
Oh, yeah,
temporal distortion turn, right?
Yeah.
So you
But
just want those time spirals back so that you can threaten his blocks.
Yeah, shut him down on block. Don't let him play defense. Ooh, wow.
Oh,
Wow, that is unfortunate.
slow Ryu can undercut.
Uh,
I mean, no
So
doubt
who's-
he had a 10 there, so that was a more important king than it seemed.
Beautiful.
Lay off. Good God. Oh wow.
So I guess everything except the jokers are gold in that deck.
Yeah, he mentioned earlier that he's
Geiger,
500
or-
dust. He's 500 dust from golding both of his jokers at the same time. And the third king. Jesus, Mad King Christ.
Yeah. What?
Yep.
Which school did he go to learn to play like this?
Yeah, this is something else. This is beyond Riker.
David Sirloin School of Game Design and Luckery.
Give him the beef.
Nobody's gonna get that.
Well, sirloin. Come on.
Yeah. So, what do you do here when you're down by 70 life?
I think you just FDB him and then power up for 4 aces and FDB him again.
Yep.
Ooh, Wrath of
That
Earth.
also works.
It's a good start. I mean, it's not FDB, but
Yeah.
I'll take it.
20 damage. There you go. Now you can Wrath of Earth again.
Yeah, if he just Wrath of Earth every turn, he's got a good chance of winning now that 3 of the kings are in the yard.
Yep.
Yes, because Cycloid Revolution is not a thing that can be powered up for.
It's already in his hand.
Yeah, or already is in his hand.
I'm pretty sure he has 5 aces in his hand right now.
I would not be surprised if the rest of his hand was aces and time spirals.
Yes,
there it is.
everything left- Yeah, there you go.
Nice.
It was already there.
Yes, the Joker anyways. poor
Of course he does.
poor Leontes. Holy fuck, this game.
Cannot get an inch. Oh. It's alright. I think our hero will beat him.
I don't.
I actually don't know who I want to win this this match.
I
Well, you're
don't
one
actually.
baseball.
Yeah, I have no skin in the game, so I'm just kind of. I'm rooting for Leontes right now just because I want to see the set be more interesting.
Yeah.
But I don't actually care who wins.
I mean, that was a great.
I know Mad King better personally, right? So
Yeah.
So I would be more inclined to root for him, but I want this set to be interesting.
Yes.
That was
Midori, so it's
that was a
Yeah.
great read by Leontes, by the way. Getting that 6 stuff into ace ace, that was great damage conversion, and I mean, it definitely shows him that
Yeah.
he'll play aggressively, which is good because so far we've kind of seen sort of a mid-rangey Midori.
Yeah, he needs to play more like me.
No one needs to play more like you.
Definitely doesn't need to play more like you.
Just jam all of the buttons.
I like that Jack there trying to challenge a time spiral. Oh, nice.
There we go.
Very nice.
Well, Mad King has 4 aces, 3 kings, and 5 of his 8 other time spirals in the graveyard. So he's got to be running out of deck gas.
Yeah.
I'm surprised he has not played any of his, what is it, 8?
Research and development. There it is.
There we go.
Yeah,
In a situation where you definitely like, there's only one card left you could potentially have in your hand that beats like Dragon Queen. It's hard to make your Dragon form Midori opponent actually afraid of you, right?
This game is suddenly
Like,
very close.
16 life or no.
Yeah, Leontes can definitely come back in this one.
Yeah, he's got to be really careful about Cycloid Revolution here, though, right? Like, I mean, now that it's back in
Yes.
his hand, he's really gotta find something here. I mean, he's only used 1 dodge, so he probably has at least 2 in his hand. But there it is.
There we go. There we go. Beautiful.
And
And
Mad
this
King
is
has the second Joker, so this is. Well, I mean, he probably R&D'd for it.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, he had like a 7-card R&D or 8-card R&D or
Just
something.
His entire deck.
Makes sense.
Or do you think?
Still not terribly likely that.
Do you think he has the last king?
I think he
No.
probably put it second. He might. I mean, he probably got to see it. Alright. That's not terrible.
I mean, it's actually pretty bad, just based on the fact that it's his second queen and he needs them. Because now that Mad King has played 3 of his kings, that queen is really scary.
But, like, the queen doesn't
Yeah.
beat his kings, does it?
Pardon?
The queen doesn't beat his kings.
You're right, which is why
No,
the fact that there are 3 of
in
them
the
gone,
graveyard,
right? So,
right? So they're not okay.
There we go.
well, that's if he has 8 or Jack. Oh wow,
Jeez.
that's
There
the
you
Go.
Yeah, I was gonna say if he has 8-7 or Jack, like I mean, wow. Okay, so before this next game starts, I'm gonna run to the washroom really quick. You guys can keep casting.
Okay. These are just like insane games. Yeah, well, game 1 wasn't really a train wreck. It was just Geiger drawing all the best cards. Let's see. Yep, exactly. Oh man. Now that Dylan's gone, we're just not talking very much. Go figure.
Oh yeah, I was just talking
Oh, no.
to Leontes real quick.
All right,
Get the cross up again.
and I'm back. Yeah, I mean, will he get another cross up?
Or will he queen out of it? Or will he just jack into it just to... Oh, okay.
Oh.
May as well have been a cross up. Alright.
Whew. What is this, says
Okay.
Leontes.
Just takes the normal draw. Actually, I had a conversation about Mad King with this, with Mad King about this, the other day, and also a different conversation with Riker about this. Just, sticking out normals with Geiger and then not following them up, is really good for him, as a general thing that you do in your game plan, because people know that you're trying to build up big hand and you need to try to build up a big hand, so they're going to try to throw you, but you shouldn't like trap yourself in the idea that when you duff someone you need to throw all your stuff out to get damage. You should just hit them and be happy with the normal draw.
There we go.
Interesting. So just filtering your hand, basically.
Yeah.
You get to draw off your like 2 or whatever, and
One blue, draw a card.
Yeah, you get to draw a card, and you don't get thrown. Both of those things are important. But I guess if you're playing sort of a newer or even like mid-level Geiger, you want to have like a straight before you're willing to do that.
I love the Yomi community.
yeah, we're great.
The Yomi community is hilarious.
Cool. So Leontes gets that block. He's got those 2 aces in his hand. His hand is fucking massive now. So this is a good. I mean, this is as good a position as any to be in early game.
And we've learned that being down just a little bit this much health is not that big of a deal after last game.
Yeah, I mean he did run. He did run it way back. So
Yeah, and Midori can do that.
Yeah, his burst damage is pretty high.
Gets it. I mean, yeah, he gets his advantage time, and he's really card efficient when he does it. So, you just gotta guess right a few times. And
All right.
do 20 damage in combat.
Yep, and now the life totals are pretty much effectively even. And Leontes with a 4-card advantage.
But he needs some specific cards.
That's 3 turns in a row that Mad King has blocked, and he's been thrown. He's been thrown for his trouble on 2 of them. So, I mean.
Yeah. I mean, one thing that I know about Mad
4
King
turns
is that he will not alter his strategy just because you bloody his nose a bit.
Yep,
So,
that's true.
It's also like he's probably trying to build up a bit of a hand. You know what I mean?
Well, definitely.
well, yeah, that's
He's trying
exactly
trying to
right.
filter the quality. I mean, like if you look at the graveyard in this game compared to the other 3 games, it's not even half as good. And he had Cycloid blocked, so.
Yeah, I mean both players have pretty big hands, and neither of them have the cards that they want right now.
I actually kind of
So-
believe that Leontes does have a bunch of the cards that.
I think he just needs the 2 that he's waiting on.
Yeah, I would imagine so. That he would rather just play this game over and over again until
He has to play the
yeah,
game.
until Mad King shows him that he'll pressure him again, because like he just took his foot off the gas, and so now Leontes has all this breathing room, and he's just taken like 40 damage off of Mad King's health. Yeah, see, that's what I thought.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that he was just aggressively disguising his hand and basically waiting until he could put himself in a position to pressure Mad King. It's definitely a unique thing to Leontes' Midori. He plays like that a lot. He doesn't just go full aggro when he has a good hand.
All right then.
I definitely thought Leontes would do that, but I also thought Mad King might actually throw him there.
Yeah, it wouldn't have been a bad throw.
I like throwing good Midoris the turn that they go into Dragon for.
Yep, I agree. It usually works because like most of them like to block or dodge.
Blodgy.
A lot of them. If you have a card that can beat their Dragon Queen, which I always do because I only play characters that can do that.
You're the worst. That's a really good read by Mad King there, picking that turn to pick this throw the Cycloid out, and after he blocked for like 6 turns in a row, right?
Yeah, he has been sort of varying the speed at which he will play it after he powers up for it a lot, because he has definitely
The Joker again.
powered up for it and immediately played it in this set, and he's powered up for it and just
waited 5 turns.
held it as a threat in order to get in a whole bunch of really like of low damage sort of cheeky throws and stuff.
That's
and
good. That's good.
now he is going to take 30.
Just
No,
the 22, yeah.
That's
Just
fine.
20.
Yeah, so Midori's hand turns out to be quite good with FDB and Queen and Jack and 2 dodges.
Yeah.
So now Mad King kind of on the ropes now. He's without Cycloid and
I guess Cycloid. No,
no, he played it into FDB, so he's without Cycloid and probably a couple time spirals in hand. Let's see where this goes.
You know what? I'm standing by what I said. I think he has Cycloid in him.
Ooh.
Did not matter.
Leontes looking to catch the throw or the oh wow.
Oh, and the Joker.
So he stops 14 damage of that, but he takes the rest of it.
Yep. Sometimes you just got a Joker anyway, and
Yeah.
take the temporal distortion
Yep,
damage,
Your ace is back.
because with that many cards in his hand, even that many cards not being an insane amount, he could have put him into like guess the ace or die.
Wow. That is very unlucky for
It's very
Midori or for
bad.
Leontes, yeah.
Very bad.
That Mad King had another king there, because he's probably fine taking any time spiral or normal and losing that and not getting knocked down. But oh wow, he
Wow.
blocked correctly.
correct block and no normal
gets
draw.
back probably a queen. So
Yeah, this is
Interesting as can be.
still a very close game, and Midori or Leontes in a pretty good position here. Not great, but better than he was.
Deluxe. So that's what Midori's passive does.
We figured it out.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Uh-oh! Speaking
Don't
of
have-
Midori innates.
Guessing what? Exactly?
Oh wow, the suplex of science.
I thought Midori was the grappler.
Apparently not, but that is,
That's lethal. Is
Lethal.
it?
it is lethal, yeah. Huh. So, Leontes down 3-1 in this best of 7. He's got no cushion anymore. I've got to think he switches here.
Yeah, he's not. He's not gonna switch. He's gonna play it out. I think.
Huh. Well, I mean, I guess he could switch, win a game, and get counterpicked and lose, right? So there is that.
Exactly. Yeah. He's not gonna be able. Like, this is a matchup he can win.
Yeah, he's more comfortable with this matchup.
You're getting called out as Leontes' alt account.
Yeah, this has
Yeah.
been happening all day.
Yeah,
Yep.
this is a matchup that he can win.
Whereas he's afraid to counterpick because then
Yeah, he gets.
Matt King gets the counterpick.
he
and
doesn't.
he's not the
Well,
penalty.
he doesn't think he can win Minalk or Valerie, which is probably fair. Like, it's not fun for Minalker. So,
Yeah, I guess the last 3 games have been very close.
yeah.
The first one was the closest.
If any Midori
Yeah.
is gonna dig himself out of this hole. Nice.
Yeah.
There we go.
Good cross-up defense on the
The Lateralis special.
that was. I mean, that's very very smart scout in the cross-up there.
It's yeah, because he has been repeatedly unwilling to play around reversals there, and I mean, I think maybe one time he did the king instead, but it was much later on in the game. So
Also, that wasn't the Lateralis special because the Jack wasn't played on the first turn.
yeah,
Nice.
and it wasn't pumped.
Nice throw.
Key
Right.
is to play it turn 1, add neutral, and pump it.
And then next turn, throw. And then next turn, double ace.
Oh no.
No, next turn dodge.
Oh, yeah, sorry. It was dodge, yes.
Yeah,
Dodge and
Dodge-
throw. And
dodge with your 10 is the second turn play. It's
Okay, so
classic.
Leontes on the carpet again. Ooh, but he reversals this time, and ooh,
Then oh, wow.
That's it for the extra damage.
he wants to tie this game up, life-wise, and he knows he has a card lead, so it seems very good.
There we go. I mean, maybe Leontes called it earlier. I said it was going to be 3-1. He said, well, then after that, it's going to go to 4-3.
Yeah, but he was talking about the other way.
But so was I.
So then neither of you called it, is what you're saying?
I
And
called
also-
it 3-1.
And also you're an idiot because it's a best of 7?
Yeah. Best of 7 will end in aneurysm at 3-1.
Yeah. At that point, Yomi will shut down permanently.
Nice. Just
I'm getting a headache already just talking about it. Alright. So he hits him with the slow Ryukin for 10. And
just trying to keep these life totals even as long as he can. Nice. Undercuts the 2.
And undercuts with
See, he's
the
playing my
jack.
style.
Play
Oh,
face.
yeah.
If face cards, then face cards?
Yeah.
It's like bad truck.
Yeah.
Maybe, yeah, except for that sometimes you don't get to dodge.
Yeah, that's true. You're not
You just
wrong.
play red face cards constantly.
I like the green ones better. Woo!
No, he blocks another time spiral. So
Yeah,
he'll be scooped again.
This lack of dodges is really hurting. Unless Mad King does. Oh, he does. But
Oh
the-
yeah.
The R&D, that's gotta suck.
Yeah, I don't think he's happy about having to use it, but I don't think there's any chance he plays a time spiral there if he doesn't have.
Wow.
Another correct block by Leontes.
Yeah, he's He's making the reads now.
Oh no.
Oh.
Just the yeah.
Yeah,
Just
the Joker.
well,
Every time.
he doesn't bluff, right? He hasn't bluffed once this whole set.
I
That's
think
true.
he left in the last one where it was like he had already.
Oh yeah, at the very end to at the game.
Yeah, but shouldn't have thrown. Huh.
Oh, could he have 4, 5, 6?
I think throw there is fine, but I mean, I guess it's pretty hand dependent.
Yeah, I don't know what he has.
Yeah, I have no idea what he could have there.
He needed that throw. For
Well, he only had two.
Oh.
Mad King only had 2 cards in hand, right? So that's probably what he's talking about.
And also, maybe he just
Tragedy.
out of throws.
Joker gets blocked.
Well, scoop him up, boys.
Let's do the time warp again.
This is actually this is kind of a funny matchup in that way because neither of them really wants their Jokers that badly.
Yeah, no one really cares that
So,
much. Yeah.
Like they just want to look for an opportunity. Like there are certainly times where Blue Burst will save you, but a lot of the time they just want to look for an opportunity to Gold Burst so that they can do damage.
Now range ends.
Yeah.
Is Mad King
Not
just
bad
gonna go the
again.
whole 3 to 4 blocks again in a row?
I mean,
Well,
doubt it. I think
actually,
he's gonna
they're both really big fans of that tech, where it's like I'm gonna go into my special mode where all my stuff is really scary, and then I'll block.
oh my god.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh, we don't need Dragon Form where we're going. Well, I mean, I guess if he plans to get into Dragon Form one more time and win the game, who cares?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, just keep blocking.
Yep.
This is the Mad King bluff.
Now it's gonna be an attack.
Well, his hand is probably sick. He has 10
Well,
cards.
His hand is certainly big.
Is
Here
that
come-
the only thing?
I think if it was sick, he probably would have done something by now.
Maybe.
It might have just become sick or something.
I think that's a time spiral. Oh, a dodge. Oh no!
No.
Put that man on the carpet.
Poor Midori.
Wow,
Mm,
powers the
that-
jacks. Yo, his hand was sick.
Been looking at that ground a lot lately there, Midori.
I love that when Midori's knocked down, he refuses to look at you.
It's a second distortion.
Oh yeah, this is the lethal damage. I can feel it in my heart.
Distortion, boys.
Oh, the second Wrath of Earth.
Again.
Yes. He threatened it, and he proved that it was there.
Knocks him out of temporal distortion and temporal distortion.
It's a good
Now
thing.
he's back in.
It's a good thing that Mad King came strapped.
Sometimes you just have to have more than one watch.
It's pretty important. And this, I don't know. He only got 7 cards. Yeah, he's
Good.
probably dead.
Wow.
So what's that? Exacxes?
yeah, he's dead.
Leontes, man.
Just a little more than Exacxes. Wow. That, all right. Wow, Mad
That'll
King.
Do it, folks.
That was, a clinic from Mad King. Congrats to Mad King for knocking the IYL champion into the losers of Summer Smash. And I guess that's all I have to say. You guys have anything to add?
I think that Leontes should probably practice his Minelk or Valerie matchup.
Maybe,
I
yeah.
think Leontes should probably practice his Midori matchup with me.
All right.
I
Well-
don't think that you would have won that. I don't think so.
Oh,
I think
I
you
would've
would have gotten
destroyed him.
crushed even worse.
All right.
Would have destroyed him.
I'm gonna
Not a
cut it here.
chance.
Huge shout out to Mad King. Also,
That was an excellent set from both sides.
yeah, I agree.
Leontes played extremely well.
as best as can be expected in such a terrible matchup. Anyways, talk to you guys later.